starting at small forward, the powerful number 10, an 8th grader, Danielle Brennan. The Warriors are coached by Stephen Goodall.
Welcome to this loser bracket matchup between the Badger State Badgers and the Hammond Baptist Warriors. Both teams wanted wins yesterday, did not get them, but they're battling it out here. Loser goes home, winner advances. My name is Josh Conger, joined in the booth here by the man, the myth, the owner, the founder, John Woosley.
Josh, you talked about both teams getting a loss yesterday, and both teams really fighting hard.
5 seconds, there we go.
In what was a loss, Calumet and Badger State going into overtime yesterday to get knocked down to losers bracket in a nail biter down to the wire. And then obviously our Warriors losing last night to HSRC, and really a disappointing loss for them. They're going to have to fight hard today, Josh, to get a win.
Get in there. Oh, Dan Brandon straight on, John, and his shot. Daniel's a powerful kid. When he drives with force. When he shoots with intention.
Yeah.
He's a powerful kid. Love Daniel out there. Fun to watch him play. And there's Allen up and one. Drops it in. Could take the lead with a free throw. John, he is going to be a problem if we don't check him off.
Yeah, real active there on the boards, Josh. And another player to keep in mind, Josiah Sanders, number 2, really was the main source of offense for they played our JV yesterday, and you're familiar with him, number 2. But then, man, yesterday against Calumet, Josiah Sanders, the 8th grader, really just seemingly couldn't miss from beyond the arc, and really has a nice drive and a well-rounded player. So number 2, certainly a player to watch for the Badgers.
Yeah, and John, he was problematic in his previous games. He just got smooth touch. And it is fun to watch him. He's a problem, I think, and he's a bigger kid. And there's Dan Brandon lining it up, and that one's just short. He was just long, just short. I guarantee that next one's going in. Daniel he's scoping out that three-point shot, getting his depth down on the release. Oh, you can't leave him open. That was probably a foul there too. Oh, big, no way. It had to be on Brandon because Silas went straight up. Boy, if you don't believe me, back it up. Watch it one more time. That's just a tough one there. They called it on Brandon. I am glad they didn't go on Silas because I would rather Silas get the foul, logistically in the game. But there's no way that was on Silas. He jumped straight up, got all ball, and this guy's missing his first of 2. Jack Keyless out there, number 3. Also starting was number 1, Peter McGraw, number 2, Josiah Sanders, John, who you mentioned, number 23, Dylan Allen, and number 4, Jackson Noonan. And John, we saw Jackson Noonan and Dylan Allen playing at the summer camp tournament we had a little bit ago, and those guys are both fun. They're just fun kids, good families. Calvin Allen, the dad, and Dean Jr., the father of Jackson. Just good kids, good boys out there.
Yeah, I spoke to that in the earlier game. Just some good families over there and getting to know the teens a little bit through summer camp. Man, just some good hearts there. And so to be playing against them, certainly mixed emotions there, but, man, bleeding blue right here. And I know you are too, Josh, so no hard feelings. We need to take care of business here. Ephraim Perez.
Oh, Ephraim Perez! John, love when he shoots that shot. Man, and Ephraim's a shooter. Nobody believes me. I'm saying it. All year I've been saying it. Ephraim can shoot that ball. You look at his form. He worked on it all last year. I remember being in the gym early, just working on putting that ball in the bucket, and then a match by Josiah Sanders. John, you talked about him. Good shooter. Man, good form from him. That was smooth.
And that's Josiah Sanders, Josh, number 2. We had substitutions and got confused as to who everybody had, and left Sanders wide open.
Not the
and
guy.
Made us pay.
Yeah, Silas, that was a bad pass, but Silas has to be strong with the ball today, John, if they want to win. Oh, good D. Yeah, jump ball, great call. I'd rather have a jump ball than a foul, so I'll take it. I know they're wanting to travel. I thought he just took a long Euro step there, not necessarily a travel, but good work by Silas to not foul there, John. I know the temptation's probably real.
Yeah, I appreciate his hustle back there, Josh. He kind of made a turnover, but then hustled back and made up for it there with the jump ball. Here's Eric Mata on the far side, driving in, bounce pass inside. JT Kirchhoff off the left hand, off the mark. The Warriors rebound.
Oh, grab it, Silas. Oh, they got a foul. We'll take it. Foul on Badger State.
Nope. Through the wickets.
Through the wickets. Ref's like, oop, right to the legs.
Folks, thanks for joining us. This is game number 9. Game number 9, and we've got 16 junior high games between yesterday and today, so we got 7 more yet today, Josh. And it's tournament week here at HB, so we got a lot of basketball all week. And so thankful for you for joining us here on HBTV. So many fans from Milwaukee tuning in, from Badger State and watching online. I see the Quotos here. I know they got a grandson here on Badger State.
Hey.
And thanks for tuning in, watching and joining us here on HBTV. Turnover there by the Warriors going the other way. Warriors trail by 1 here.
Yeah, and John, I knew this was going to be a dogfight. Badger State's well coached. They can make adjustments in game. They've got some talent, some shooters, some scorers. I just knew it was going to be a close game.
Josh, something we saw yesterday that's very important here, Sanders for 3, is especially in tournament play, the depth of your team matters. And they have some guys coming in off the bench that can make a difference. We saw Josh Palmer yesterday. We haven't seen him yet.
Wow.
But they do have some depth. That is something to keep an eye on here as we get in late in the game. They have some guys off the bench that can play well. Here's Mata on that far side.
Good
even
drive,
through
Eric.
traffic.
Oh,
Losing
no.
it. Here's Jackson Noonan.
Good foul there by Michael, I guess. Just stops fast break. Silas Romero has to catch the ball. John, that's killing me. That's 2 times in a row now. Your center, who should have man hands, has just dropped a pass. Silas has to catch that ball. We cannot be in a close game and dropping passes like that. It's hard enough to get that ball to him, and when it gets there, got to catch that ball. And Silas knows that. All last year, working on man hands, and it's something he does have to work at. It's not something naturally guys just catch the ball. You really got to work at it. So, boy, that's got to improve here. Boy, if we're going to get a lead here. It's 5-6. We're down 1, John. So, not a great start yet.
Yeah, but for the mistakes that we made, Josh, to be down 1, I'm feeling pretty good right there.
Yeah, not so hot.
I mean, Coach really just talking through the team seemed to be just kind of going at each other there for a second, and especially to start a long day. We got several games ahead of us. We got to come together as a team, work together as a team, and lift each other up, especially earlier in the game instead of put each other down. But I'm glad Coach called that time out there and kind of put a stop to that pretty quickly.
Yeah, you almost, John, you could go box and 1 here and make that 1 Sanders. I don't think they've got 3-point shooting outside of Josiah Sanders. Would you agree with that? Or do you think is there maybe another guy?
Palmer coming off the bench, he shot a couple times yesterday. Had a good shot, but he's not out there right now. So that would be an interesting play call and really a play call.
It's and 1. Wow. Great pass by Badger State. Dude just threaded the needle right behind JT Kirchhoff. Oh, got to get that steal. But great pass. I was surprised how well that pass was made. I think that was by Noonan. Jackson, I think, from the high post to the low post. There you go. Got fouled. He goes, good going to the ball, JT. And that's what Silas needs to do. And JT, when that ball comes in, go to it. Make them foul you and throw their body at you to stop it. Yeah, go to it. Good, JT. Getting hounded out there. Swing the ball. Mike Collins up ahead, and Mike has not had a turnover yet, so he's done well so far. E for another 3, no good.
Here comes Sanders bringing it up for the Badgers. They're on the far side. Eric Mata, the 7th grader, guarding him.
Yeah, boy.
And puts it in.
And that's Eric's job, to lock down the best player on the other team. He's just got to take that personally, and just really work next possession. Keep him out of the paint. I'd even back up a little bit. You can close out on a 3. You're not going to catch a block from behind on Sanders. So I would back up 1 extra step for Eric. They're going to say a foul on Badger State. And here comes the guy you talked about, John Palmer.
Yeah, Josh Palmer, his cousin is actually on your team, Josh. Ezekiel Palmer, and you never guess, but they're cousins. And Palmer, a nice basketball player, and so certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's there, top of this 2-3 zone. Badgers in red, obviously. Warriors in blue, under a minute to go here. Warriors trailing by 5. Love to see a strong close here to the quarter, Josh. Here's Ephraim.
Yeah. Oh, don't travel. And Josh Palmer, he's the one that hit the game-tying shot yesterday to actually put it into overtime against a tough Calumet team.
Yeah.
And Calumet looking like they could be going to the championship later on today, but they had him on the ropes, you know, hit a big shot there. Palmer, a 7th grader, and there's another 3 from him. Good tip by JT. Got to grab a basketball, boys. You got to grab the basketball. And that's another inlet pass. We're allowing cutters in the paint almost every possession. That just can't happen. That's not a coaching flaw. That's just discipline. Guys know that. They're taught that. Don't allow cutters in the paint. And so far, 3 plays in a row, 2 on Silas, 1 on JT. They've cut right to the paint. I'm sorry, in the middle there was that drive by Sanders, but besides that, just cutters can't get in there. Jackson Noonan, first of 2 is good. Boy, John, this is kind of snowballing here. 5-11. Need some points on the board quickly.
Yeah, Josh, speaking of points, Danny Brannon, who has all of our 5 points right now, is not in the game. So certainly something to keep an eye on there, as he'll remain on the bench here as Collins there on the far side.
Yeah, Daniel really should play and John, bring someone to the middle and put someone at the low block.
No, he doesn't have all 5. Ephraim got a 3. Danny had some real good shots. He had
you're
some
right.
good shots.
Sorry,
so
yes.
Got Ephraim there, who has put in 3.
Boy, Silas come high post, get the ball, and then pin JP on these 2 small kids. They got Noonan and number 1 down there, number 12. JT's got to catch it on the block, though. Yeah, tough possession there. 5-11, they're going to sub Daniel Brandon back in. John, at the quarter, I would say against that zone, if they're going to play zone, you can't leave the weak spot without a guy. I mean, the weak spot's the middle.
Yeah.
So you got to put a guy there. And so we'll see what they do here, but JT has the size advantage down low. So 5-11, trailing, not great, but tough start for the Warriors. We'll see if they can get back in it when we come back from this quarter break into the second quarter.
Back to the action here as we start this second quarter. Here's Sanders in the corner for 3.
Wow.
Air ball. And last touch by the Badgers.
There we go.
Be Warriors ball.
All right, John started off well. Let's get a basket. You know, take a deliberate shot and get a basket. You know, we need to get back on the board here. Get a stop. Don't try to get all 6 points at once. Don't shoot a 3 here. Get inside. Get a basket that you want. And then play defense. You know, second quarter, plenty of time left. But you got to play strong here. Swinging the ball up top. Ephraim to Mike. Oh, bad pass there. Got to be careful. Oh, and Michael saves it.
Josh, we're working the ball well from side to side.
Yeah.
Right now. These guards are working it. Just
Look
need
at the
to have
middle.
an option. Yeah, just need to have an option there in the middle. Here's
Size.
Eric in the middle. Swinging
There you
upright.
go.
And draw the foul.
To the rim. And I think Coach Goodall probably said that at the timeout or at the quarter break. Let's get to the rim. And again, they're going to foul. Just get to the rim and draw the contact and the basket if need be. You know, we'll take the basket if we have to get it, you know, but at least get the foul. Eric, there it is. Eric in warm-ups, he's a good shooter, and I told him that. I was like, Eric, you got this, man. I looked at him, and then he airballed his next shot, and I was like, oh, boy, tough start for the day, but a real good shooter. I like watching him shoot. It's all about confidence for him. Good fight, Silas. Way to tip that ball, Silas. Romero, Ephraim nearly banked in that 3.
Here's Sanders on the fast break. Stopped by multiple Warriors defenders, hustling back well. Here's Palmer. Top of the key, crossover. Goes up with the right hand.
Good, Michael.
Rebound Warriors.
Yeah, that was good defense to force the tough shot and not foul Sanders there. Or foul Palmer. Go ahead, Daniel, wide open. Why not, Daniel Brandon? Oh, he's right there. And Sal's got to grab that ball. Hustle back, Blue. Got to get a stop here. It's going to be Sanders again, John, driving right. There's Eric forcing him back to the perimeter. That's good defense. And they force the ball into the hands of Landon.
Landon's got a good shot, Josh. Another player off the bench. Here is Brandon. Sees some open space. He's got to beat one. Goes up.
Yeah, there you go.
He'll be headed to the line.
And, John, 3 shots, right? We took a wide open 3 and 2 drives to the rim. That is good play call. That is good, deliberate offense. And none of that was, one of that was against the set zone. Maybe 2 of that was, but that was a fast break there. Just getting to the rim, being smart. And Daniel, my guess, is going to make at least one of these. Good free throw shooter. And he's been feeling out the depth on that shot. I feel he's a little long, a little short at times here, but he's going to get it going.
All right, JT Kirchhoff.
Love seeing JT in there.
Back in the game here. And JT has been a good source of offense, and that's what we need right now, Josh. Need some offense. Need to put some points on the board here as Danny misses that second. And here come the Badgers. This is Sanders on that far side. Kick over to Palmer. Palmer for 3. Off the mark. Jackson. Brandon. Brandon comes away with it.
Go all the way, Daniel. Go all the way. There you go. Man, 3 fouls in this quarter alone already on them. And again, then you start getting into foul trouble, John. A lot of options open up when you start driving to the rim.
Okay, called it on the ground.
He's already there. Let him shoot free throws. Come on, guys. We can let him shoot 2 here. No harm, no foul. No one cares. There you go, Efren. JT! He's wide open. JT did not realize how open he was there. Go ahead, shoot that. They're not going to extend to you. Take that 3 ball, Daniel. Oh, got to get back. Here comes Palmer. Nice thread of the needle there. They can't finish. Right to the hands. Oh, boy, that almost went in. Into the hands of Landon Dakina. And, yeah, John, he did impress me. A good shot, and he played baseline a little bit, little wing. Mm-hmm. And you can't leave him open. He'll just sink those shots on you. So,
again, this is game number 9. So, Ryan, if we could throw up that bracket in a minute, if you want to take a picture of this or screenshot this if you're watching on your phone, just so you know when these upcoming games are. If you're not already, make sure you're following us on True Blue Sports. And we can bring that. There you go. There you can see we're in game 9 there, so the winner will advance to play game number 12 at 12:30 later today. And then the loser, they'll get basically knocked out, and we'll end up playing tomorrow for a consolation game.
Or today, later today, right?
I'm sorry, yes, today. It's a long week of basketball here, Josh. I'm glad the junior high tournament's a full couple days here.
Yeah.
Here's Michael Collins.
Oh, don't pick that up, Michael. And Michael knows better. That's a terrible time to pick up the basketball up at half court when no one's even really pressuring him. And John, some of these errors, they're not mad. They're just small things. Small things. You got to do better. Catch the ball. Don't pick it up early. Make the right pass. Don't foul someone that's not going to make a shot. Oh, and like that, just exactly like that. Like I just said, don't foul someone that's not going to make a shot. Yeah, Eric just with a wrap there. Not good. Not Christmas time. Can't be wrapping people. Get a steal here.
Josh, I'm not much of a gift wrapper.
I
tend to leave that to my wife.
Gift bags.
Yeah, there you go. Gift bag. There's Landon for 3.
Yeah, it stays here. I thought he was going to go our way, but that was off JT. So. Oh, don't give him a paint shot here. They're going to swing Allen down. Yep. Oh, good help, but then they left one guy wide open, and then they get a steal. Michael to Daniel. Daniel, powerful all the way up. Dan Brannon in for 2. John eating away at this lead, down only 4 now. And he stepped out of bounds. HB ball, right? Stepped out of bounds.
I think they're giving him time for his shoe.
Oh, I apologize. That's what he's doing. Thought he pointed at the ground like, hey, he stepped in bounds.
So did I, initially.
I got excited there, thinking Calvin Allen's son had a miscue, and we got to benefit from it there. Josh Palmer's impressed me, John. Just not a lot of turnovers. He plays some good defense, too.
Yeah, good, scrappy little guard there.
Oh, good, JT Kirchhoff. Wow, and a crossover. JT's going all the way. This is a bucket on Palmer. Easy. Oh, nice take. Almost had the end one, and John a chance to hit these free throws, bring it within 2. Some big free throws here, John, for JT. I do think JT likes these free throws, though. He's a good shooter. I think he enjoys getting to the line. Helps him get his rhythm. Look at him. He's getting more and more confident at that line every time. And just that shot, he missed it, but he's right on. Just barely off to the right there.
Jackson Noonan back in the game for the Badgers. And sends Peter McGraw. Gives him a break. Warriors now trailing by 4. JT making a 3.
All right, got to get a steal. We're in that 1-3-1 trap now. Ephraim, don't leave him open, Ephraim. Right side. There you go. Ephraim's got a tough job guarding 3 guys down there. And if he does, we can get a steal. There's Dan Brandon just throwing it to Eric. Go ahead, Eric. Good, Eric! With the volleyball tip in to make it a 1-point game. Playing volleyball out there, man. I love it. That should not have gone in the basket, and I'm so glad it did. Don't leave him open. Jackson Noonan, wide open. John, that's problem. Don't give that to him. Don't give it up. That's Ephraim's job to guard 3 guys down there. You can't let him get to that point. Michael! Quick trigger. No good. There's Sanders, big rebound. He'll give it to Noonan, and Jackson Noonan will walk it up. Oh, wow, right to JT. Go ahead, JT. Daniel, set a screen. JT up and good for 2. John, this is what we needed. Down only 1 now. Timeout called. Coach Wilson, and we're going to talk things over. Down only 1 are your Warriors. Welcome back here after that timeout, and almost a steal, and it was a steal. JT grabbing the ball. Oh, and there's Jackson Noonan. Look at the guy go. Yeah, they're going to tie it up. Good. Man, Jackson Noonan. That was a big play. We had 3 Blues swarming the ball. Somehow he dove in there and got it from us.
Yeah, it looked like a summer camp game there for a second, Josh.
It's like there's a pool of flour out there in the middle, and he's diving in it.
I was thinking.
Amen, Jackson. That's a good kid right there, though. I hate playing against him because I love him, but, man, good player. Scrappy.
Yeah.
He belongs in HB, I feel. I think he should be an HB player, the way he plays sometimes. Ephraim! Oh, my. John, 2 big clutch threes. I hope his family is watching. His mom, dad down there watching the game now live. Laser, Josh, hope you're seeing this. Ephraim is balling right now. Good, Michael. Good pressure. Good extent, John. No one's leaving a gap. Oh, 3 seconds. I thought that was going to be a foul on Ephraim.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you can make that call, but it's probably not. It's killing the flow of the game, man.
Yeah, Josh, no, we didn't get a steal there, but switching to that 1-3-1 defense, it has led to a couple steals, but the goal of it is not to get a steal, it's to get a turnover.
Yep.
And so however that happens there, guys just kind of watching things develop and got caught standing in the lane for 3 seconds. So
perfect.
I like us in that defense, and it looks like Coach will keep us in it for a bit. It's brought us back. Josh, we've been able to get 8 points off of it, maybe even 10. And so here we are with under a minute to go with the lead.
Yeah.
And I did not see that coming.
Yeah, it was just not a smart pass there. I thought we were going to go in 4 corners and just wait for the last shot. And we could have. They weren't even extending. And then Michael just threw it right to the other team. And we got to be smart here. Here comes Palmer. Wide open and travel. There we go. Both refs frozen there, swallowed the whistle in disbelief that he landed. Everyone expected him to shoot that or pass it. And then he landed, and everyone just froze. Like, did he do that? Did he just land?
He's just showing off his vertical, Josh. He's got a boing.
He's like, yep, that's 2 feet, 24 inches
Elevate.
right there, boys. 30 seconds to go. Michael, just wait for the last shot. Don't force the ball. Be smart here. Got to make the right pass. Yeah, so Noonan's just staying. He's sitting with JT. So that's when you start flashing Eric to the high and let JT flip on Noonan and just get him a little elbow. There you go. Be smart. Oh, careful. JT's going to try to drive. Yeah, he's going to go right into trouble. Oh, boy. 12 seconds. Michael might take it. Yeah, be smart.
Hey,
take the last shot. Wow, tough one. Out of bounds? Hey, 2 seconds to go. Run some I-3. Let's get JT the ball. And that looks like the play call. Hey, tip it in, JT. Come on, son.
Eric Mata, number 4, kid.
Yes, get in. Oh, boy, had a look. JT couldn't put it in, but it's all good. Up 2, John, going to halftime. That's exactly where we want to be after the start we had. Love it. Excited for the Warriors. Got to get a win.
Yeah, I need this one to advance, Josh.
Absolutely.
Got to have it. Got to give everything we have the second half. 16-14, your Warriors lead by 2. We'll send you into halftime and introduce you to a few of our HBTV crew members. We'll be back here in about 7 minutes, and we'll see you then.
Welcome to HBTV. My name is John Woosley, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you our 2023 HBTV crew. Here they are.
Noah Holohan, senior and HBTV original live stream expert. Darvell Blanton, varsity basketball player by day, videographer, editor by night. Edie Olson, the karate master, social media manager, photographer, along with Mihaela McGraw, social media manager, a junior, and a photographer as well. Azalea Armijo, the cat lady, and Canva wizard. Luke Audis, senior varsity basketball player, editor, videographer. Alana Elliott, social media manager and photographer. Josie Stopemeister, chief problem solver and varsity volleyball player. Ryan Bogus, an assistant producer on our live streams for HBTV. And our newest member to our crew this year, freshman Xavier Huckins, a producer in the making. So thankful for each of the members of the HBTV crew. We thank you for joining us here on HBTV, and we hope that you'll join us again soon.
Welcome back here to the third quarter. It is HB ball inbounding Silas Romero, number 12, to Michael Collins, number 2 in blue. Also starting is Eric Mata, number 21, Dan Brandon, number 10, and JT Kirkhoff, 11, who's wide open right now. If they could just swing him the ball. On they go, Silas. JT. Oh, that's the look. And it was actually off JT's hand. So, yeah, Coach Wilson's calling that out. So glad they missed that one. But JT did graze that ball on the way out. Man, get it in. What are we doing? Oh, bad pass. Oh, and then it turns into a fast break. That's great. 2 points for them. And just what we wanted to see coming in the third quarter. Tied up at 16. John.
Yeah, just miscommunication here, Josh. Miscommunication on an inbounds pass. Got to know what we're doing there. Out of bounds. Here's Collins. Top of the key going to work against this 2-3 zone.
Middle.
Baseline, here's Kirkhoff. Back to Collins. Collins will step into a 3. And no good. Off the mark there. Here's Allen. Dylan Allen on the fast break. Weaving through traffic. Brandon up for it. And there's Dylan for 2 points. And the Badgers 4-0 run here to start the second half.
Yeah, let's be smart here and take a good shot on offense, John. Just calm down. No need to get all riled up. Just take the next available good shot. Daniel. Just feed Daniel right now. Daniel's hot. He's open. Just let him shoot that 3. Or Eric. Straight on, big rebound. JT Kirkhoff. Get it up. Good rebound, Eric. Get out of the paint, Silas. Get out of the paint, Silas. Oh, boy. And a turnover. Warriors. Tough start, I'd say. Tough start. We got to be wise here. Got to have discretion when making passes.
Yeah, Josh, their 4 points have come from turnovers right now. So
yeah.
we haven't really even had a defensive stand or the opportunity to put on that 1-3-1 trap. And so I'm looking for the Warriors to be able to score. There's a turnover there. And that'll be Warriors ball.
I have been there. So Coach was riled up, yelling at the ref till the ref gave him that look and said, I am not dealing with this at 9:37 a.m. I will tee you up right now, sir. And Coach sensed the urgency of the referee and just hands up, hey, I'm sorry. You're right, I'm wrong. And backed away as he should, wisely. Good defense, Michael Collins. Great job to get the ball back. And they're teeing up the assistant coach now on the bench of Badger State. And then he told the coach that did not get the tech to sit down. I don't know if you tell a coach to sit down. Maybe he just thinks there's too much volume. But he's just not putting up with it at 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm done. I didn't have coffee yet. This is ridiculous. You're sitting here giving me an earful. And Dan Brandon's going to take advantage, hopefully, on the next one and bring the lead to just 1 for Badger State.
And Silas Romero will check out of the game. As JT Kirkhoff, we have Emmanuel, Ephraim Perez, Eric Mata, Michael Collins, and Danny Brandon, who just went 0 for 2 on the free throws there.
Oh, did he? I didn't see the second shot.
Unusual for him.
Rare.
As his shot is Josh is not falling right now. Not falling.
Ugh.
And it's a tough spot. Danny really relies on that shot, and most of the time it falls.
What has been falling for Daniel is that layup. I think if you're Daniel, if that's me, and I miss a couple shots, I'm getting to the rim. Like, watch him right here. If you catch that ball, drive right to the lane. Get right to the middle and get a floater. Make it something easy. Oh, no. Careful, JT. Foul. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think he just predicted Eric was going to jump on him, and then Eric didn't. I think Eric backed off, and he might not have even touched his jersey, but got called for a foul. Eric was going so hard. I thought Eric was going to foul, and then Eric just pumped the brakes so hard, and then still got called for a foul, unfortunately. Watch that one back, folks. That was tough. Got a box out here on this. Don't give him another one. There we go. And make up there. It's going to be blue ball, out of bounds. Michael Collins to walk it up here. Down 4 now, John, and we were up, for a bit there. And now in this third quarter, have just taken a beating so far. But only down 4. Still doable.
Here we go. I love Collins working it from side to side, Josh. We keep working that same side, doing the same thing there on that far side. Love to be able to see us just switch things up.
Now, Daniel did exactly what I said he should do. He drove right to the paint, and he had an open look. Now, I was just about to commend him, but he had traveled before that, apparently, so it's going to be Badger State ball. Good trap. Oh, boy, it's going to be Michael Steele. That's Michael's job to come take away that pass. That's a deep three from Sanders. No good.
Here's Dylan driving from the
good
block.
block.
Kick out. Sanders again. Tries hand at the three. And that time he gets it.
Yeah, I
3
think if
points,
you're looking
Badgers.
if you're looking at someone to leave open and you're getting intentionally, I would not pick that kid right there. Sanders can shoot it, man. He can sling from three. There's JT. JT right there. Okay, he's out. Now he's
I like
not.
us working this side here, Josh.
Yep.
At least giving it a chance.
And there's JT in and out. Get out of the paint, JT. JT sitting in the paint. That's 3 seconds. And a travel. Boy, just not. It broke down. Everything was good until the ball got where we wanted it, and then everyone kind of froze. Thought, oh, who's open? Man. I like Eric in a high post and JT at the low post, really, in that setup. Or Dan Brandon at high post and Eric at a wing. I think Dan Brandon is the guy that you want to have the ball in your hands right now. And he's out there at the wing, and they're working the side he's not on. I don't like that. I want Daniel in the middle, and I want JT baseline. I think who's going to rip the ball to Dan's hands? Dan's a stinking ox out there,
Yeah.
High post Daniel, and he's swinging that ball to JT. That's unstoppable. Michael's going to try to thread the needle, and that's just not a good thought there. Sanders steals it. Michael's going to foul him hard. Fortunate to not give up the end one. Could have been close there. I think that's a simple adjustment, John. If Daniel's in that middle, can shoot it, they have to come to him, and then JT, they've got to leave him to come to Daniel. It just seems like a 1-2. I don't think they're guarding Eric down there. I think they're leaving Eric kind of on that baseline. And that should be a threat for them, and it's kind of a soft spot for us. So, got to be smart here.
Josh Palmer checking back in the game, the 7th grader. And looks like a timeout for the Badgers. 30-second timeout. We'll be back here after the quick timeout. Your Warriors trail by 8. This is Josiah Sanders, the 8th grader, at the line. Sinks the free throw. And now your Warriors are down by 9. Here's Collins looking to go to work again against his 2-3 zone. Ephraim, JT Kirchhoff drives baseline. Thrown right into the hands of Danny Brandon, rips it away. Danny trying to go up for a shot, blocked. And here comes Sanders going the other way. 1-on-2, finds Jackson Noonan under, doesn't even jump, puts it up and in. Nice soft touch there right around the rim from Noonan as the Badgers extend this lead. And it looks like Josiah Sanders. Here's Collins, top of the key, finds Brandon. Michael Collins yet to hit a 3 this game. Normally he's good for at least one. So he's just saving it for the end of the game here. So if you're a Warriors fan, just hold on. JT inside, stripped away by Palmer. Here's Collins, kick out Perez. Ephraim puts it up off the mark. Mata blocked.
Oh no!
By Dakina. Skip pass, dangerous. Ephraim comes away with it. Far side, here's Brandon.
Thought about that shot.
Thought about a three instead. Drives baseline, dumps it inside. JT loose ball. And here's Collins to reset the offense.
Good.
JT short corner, mid-range jumper, just long.
Yeah, it's off Badger State. HB ball. Make this a good possession. Got to get a bucket off of this. Down 11. John, they barely have 11. Down 11 here. There you go. Michael, there's the three we needed all game. Knew it was going in when it left his hand.
I told you he was saving it.
You did.
He's saving it, and he's got a few more in store.
Saved it for when we needed it.
Need a couple more, Michael.
Just like 3 more.
Oh,
Travel.
Landed
Block
down
that
low.
shot. There we go. Oh, man, and then you blocked it right to Dylan. Not what you wanted there.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Collins trying to eat at this lead. Coach trying to spread the floor a little bit. Opens up Brandon inside Kirchhoff.
There you go. Hey, that's been there. Just give him the ball, let him shoot it, let him pass it. And maybe even put Daniel on that baseline, John, because someone can catch that ball. Grab the ball, JT. Good hustle. Come on, Daniel. Steal this ball. Don't let him get the last shot. Go down 8 into the quarter, not down 10. Good, Michael. Don't give it up. There you go. Good defense, Blue. Good defense, Blue. Don't give him one here.
Yeah, big
Fight
stand
tooth and
here,
nail.
Josh. Yeah,
This is
big
big.
stand. And the third quarter, cutting that lead now to 8. Here's Palmer to inbound.
Don't guard him. There you go. Clock didn't start. The clock didn't even start.
Wow. As Sanders banks in a 3 to end the third quarter. 32-21, and just like that, we're back to trailing by 11. Warriors 21, Badgers 32. We'll be here after the break.
Welcome back to a massive fourth quarter that's needed by HB to stay alive in this tournament. John, it's close, right? We're down 11 and having the worst possible outcome to the end of the third. Got to have a good possession here. Michael's got to swing that ball. That's not the shot there you want, and that's an air ball. You can't take that shot. There's no energy on the ball, man. You got to remember, you got to pass that ball around and build some energy before you shoot that. And Michael there, again, out of the play, 5-on-4. It's the second time in a row. And there's a layup by Noonan, of course. When it's 5-on-4, you're going to get that. You got to get a stop on defense. Got to get back. Got to help your team. Lead the team. Down 15. Not great. Don't shoot another one. Get inside. Get a good shot and then get a stop. Do what you know you should do here, boys. Yeah, that's a tough shot. And opposite side. Just tough bounce.
Here's Palmer, top of the key for the Badgers to Dakina. This is Sanders. Sanders, the deep three.
He's trying to put us away right now, John. What are you doing, Sanders? Take it easy. Trying to kill us. Going for the juggler. Oh, wow. Daniel, acrobatic up and under. Out of all the shots that should have gone tonight, that was not on the list. But that goes in, and we love it. Oh, over his head. Get out of bounds. Saves it. Wow, big save. And JT pokes it around. That was a nice look by Landon to not let that go out of bounds. And then another 3-shot over the back there. Blocked in, Brannon. He got Noonan. Here goes JT, coast to coast, 1-on-4, and gets tackled. And they're going to give us the ball back. I think the ball tripped him there after they got poked out. Oh, timeout. I thought he was teeing up the bench again. I wonder how many tees a bench gets, John. If you get like 3 tees, is it just that you lose the game? You know, like what should the rule be there?
Yeah, Josh, I have no idea. Looks
I've never
like
seen more than 2.
After one tech on the bench, the coach has to sit down. Not sure what happens after the second.
Yeah, well, the coach gets kicked out, but then like if you get a third after the coach is out, does that mean anything different, or is it just a continual? Now the next guy up is out. You know, next guy up is out. You know, now the fans are getting booted. You know, it's like I don't know what you do after a certain amount of
players.
Yep, that's hilarious. I have no idea, but this is, John, not where I expected to be after we had that great surge in the second quarter.
Yeah,
I really kind of thought we were in this, and it has just snowballed, and we have rolled right down the hill with miss after miss, turnover after turnover, and their made basket after their made basket. Been a problem.
Yeah, certainly need to. It starts at the defensive end, Josh, obviously, and that's where it needs to start. And you saw Coach Goodall on that last possession. We went into the press. Now, I like us going into the press with still time on the clock, but that's where it starts. We gotta man, get some points from defense, get some turnovers, get transition buckets, and not even work the offense, Josh. It starts at the defensive end, and so we got to make a defensive stand. We need to get a bucket here, put the press on, and put some points on the board.
JT. That's fine. Good rebound, Silas Romero. There you go. Go up with it. Okay, draw a foul. There you go. Silas, he's bigger than that guy, though. You don't need to fall. Jackson Noonan is not stronger than you, Silas. You are stronger than he is. And don't let him out-muscle you. You know, just rip that ball through and keep being aggressive.
Eric doesn't know what play we're running.
We're running diamond, Eric.
Michael should be in that spot.
Yeah, I'm the commentator, and I know we're running diamond right here. Yeah, they think a layup's coming. It's not. Daniel Brandon to inbound. It's going to be Michael. Oh, they're playing kind of a zone there. Eric Mata went the wrong. What? Boys. Yeah, I'm confused there. As I'm sure Coach Goodall is confused. Got to get a stop here. Time's ticking. The clock, not our friend. And, yeah, go guard him. Because that's a wise play by a 7th grader Palmer there, John. Josh Palmer.
Yeah.
Just backing it out. Come guard me. We're up 13. What are you going to do? You know? Come guard me. And they're going to do that all game unless we force the ball out of their hands. And he's very controlled with the ball. We'll see what happens here. Got to be sticky defense. They're going to take a mid-range shot. It's actually a very good shot to get off of a 4-corner option. And
need a spark here, Josh.
Yeah.
Need a spark. Need things to start going our way. Collins for 3. Steps into it. And short again. Rebound Badgers. Got to light them up here.
Yeah, Dane Brandon, Garden, Palmer. You got to go pressure the ball, try to get a steal. Get up, deny him the ball now. Don't just get up and deny him, Daniel. Because you know they're trying to go back to Palmer. Go get the ball. You're going to him right now. Go get it right there. Yeah, we're just chasing. You got to go
the ball.
Make an impact, get a steal. I think right now we're just letting the clock run out here. I don't think Palmer's even under pressure right now. He's just relaxed. That's an easy job for the point guard. You got to double the ball. Get a steal there.
Landon for 3.
Yeah, we got bailed out by them shooting that.
Yeah.
That's a good shot, though. Right on.
Here's Collins. Bit of a transition. Puts his head down. Looking for an opening. Here's Kirkhoff.
There you go. Shoot
Collins
that, Michael.
in the corner. Step back. 3.
Corner backboard. Go get a steal. Go get a steal. We're pressuring right now. We are pressuring right now. We're not playing half court. You're down 15. You need like a couple threes here. Get up and get the steal. Game's not over, boys. Get the steal. Oh, boy. They gave him a timeout? Tough. We'll see on the other side of this timeout. We're hoping that timeout was magic. John down a lot here with 2 minutes to go. Got to play aggressive, sticky defense and get steals. Sanders with the ball. Oh, and a nice inlet pass. No good. Rebound, Blue. There we go. Dan Brandon, big, strong, powerful rebound. Mike Collins up ahead with the drive. Up. Got hit and no foul called. Thought he got hit there. Got to hustle back and get a stop. Dan Brandon, the only one back against Allen, who gets a nice 2-point shot for them, and they are up 17. John, this game's over. At this point, down 17, game is over. I never like saying that. There's zero chance right now, down 17, and that's out of bounds. Going to be red ball. They really, John, they have made some big shots to close the game, and I think that's important. A lot of teams get up, and then they play four corners, and it's just kind of like, let's just see if they can not score at a rate that gets them a win by the end of the clock, you know? They've hit shots. They have shot daggers and sunk our ship. It's not like they've just delayed the game. They have sunk us with just some massive shots, and it's disheartening, especially bleeding blue like we do, John. But boy, they've earned this win with shots they've made. Just been big. Oh, good hustle, Ephraim. Now that being said, I'm a big fan. You play to the buzzer. I mean, you're not giving up on the game. You're still in their shorts, but boy, as far as the X's and O's, you're looking at this game thinking 17.
Yeah, Josh. After we went into halftime, up by 2.
Yeah, 16-14.
Yes, we've only scored 5 points in the whole second half, and giving up buckets like that.
Yeah, and they have scored 42 minus 14.
Yeah, minus
that's
6. Yeah, I think 16.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
16. I thought we were up 16-14 and a half.
You're up 18-16.
18-16.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
So that's a solid 26 points.
Yeah.
In one half.
Tough to win a game. Yeah, only scoring 5 points and a half.
And they scored 26 in one half. So that's. You said it, John, a couple of minutes ago, and I don't know if you remember. You said everything starts with defense. It starts with defense. You know, and giving up 26 and a half is where you start dropping off. Credit to them, they've hit some big shots too, John.
Yeah, and
some
they've
stuff
worked
that's
the
been
ball.
contested.
Yeah, Josh and their guards have not turned the ball over. They haven't given us a chance to convert that defense to offense.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
And so hats off to the Badgers.
A lot of it, John. Sanders. Sanders and Palmer. I mean, they have controlled the game.
Yeah, if you're not already, make sure you're following us on True Blue Sports on Instagram. You'll see pictures of this game and some updated scores and things, as well as updated brackets. So the next game, as the Badgers will advance, they'll play at 12:30, and they'll play the winner of this very next game. So Badgers, if you're watching and want to see your competition, you're going to play the winner of Victory and Hebron at 12:30, and then for you Warrior fans that are listening, we're headed over to game number 15 at 3:30. So we'll play the loser of the next game at 3:30. So not the last game for the Warriors, but certainly not how we wanted the tournament to kind of end here for us, Josh. Getting knocked out of the losers bracket. Love to just have a chance at the championship, and from here on out, not going to happen. 23-42. Here's Jackson Noonan, and that'll get poked out of bounds. Staying here for the Badgers. The rest of the week, Josh, we got the JV tournament tomorrow.
Yep.
Round robin action tomorrow. And then Thursday and Friday, our varsity tournament. And Josh, there's several teams who can just win the varsity tournament. And so our guys, we played well all season, and we're going to have to be at our best coming into tournament time this week.
Yeah, I'm excited about, as down as I am right now and as dejected as I am right now, I'm excited about our varsity squad, John. They're near undefeated season with one loss. That's an exciting team, John, this year, and a chance to win it all. Some good teams coming. Victory, HSRC, Calumet. I mean, you got a lot of teams that can win this thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough one. Ray Borscher at point to Silas. Silas up and got blocked there by Noonan. 17 to go, and if you're a Badger State fan watching, you have to have loved this game, and I'm happy for you guys, I guess. You've had the best game you can have right now, shooting the lights out second half, and we thank you for joining us as well on HBTV and watching your school play. We appreciate you joining and viewing. Going to be inbounded here. This is David Krentz inbounded it, and then he gave it right to JT. JT going to go all the way, trying to get a bucket. Up, and JT misses it off the glass. That'll be the end of the game for the Warriors. And once again, we thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.